All right, guys, it's a busy night. You guys have a whole bunch of people up here. Your draft system goes down. Your CO2 runs out. You go over to get a soda. The CO2 runs out. You have no soda. So you need to change the CO2 tank. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to quickly and easily change a CO2 tank and get back to work and get the draft or the soda back online. So the first thing you want to do is locate where your CO2 is. Ours is directly under the bar counter, so it's real accessible. You're going to come right over. This is the regulator, and this is the CO2 tank right here. So do you notice that 0 and 0? There's no CO2 in here, so we need to quickly change this. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab this knob right here. Even though it's off, turn it to the right and shut it completely off. Make sure it stops, okay? Ours was only like a little bit. It just stopped. Okay, so now, no matter what, it's just off. Okay, the next thing that you're going to want to do is you want to get a wrench, a crescent wrench, like this. If you don't have this nearby, I just want you to understand this is a brass fitting. If you use pliers, if you use something else of that nature, you'll probably strip this out. I mean, you can get away with it once or twice, but try to look for a crescent wrench, just like this. Okay. Okay, next thing you're going to do, you're going to take your crescent wrench, put it on this right here, this bolt. Remember, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, so we're going to go this way. So it should just pop. It'll pop once, and then it should get loose on here, just like so. And if not, just use your wrench. You can jiggle this a little bit. This nut will come loose. Okay, and as it loosens up, you got that, and it will pop right off. And you see that little washer right there? This is very important, guys. Oh, so this right here, if you don't have new ones, hold on to this. It's important. So I'm just going to literally set it right there. Okay, so we take off our regulator. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab the new tank. Make sure to grab this washer. Move the old tank. Move our new tank where it needs to be. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. All right, now we got our new tank. And I'm coming. All right. And so now this is, if you held onto that washer, you could reuse it maybe once or twice. But if not, you need to go buy these. You can go on Amazon or I think I bought these off Amazon. But they're CO2 regulator nylon washers. Sorry. And you're going to want to use one of these. So take one of these out, especially like a new one. And like I said, if you have the old one and you're in a hurry, you could reuse it once or twice, but after that, you're going to want to look to replace it. So here you got your coupling in here. Can you see that? So you're going to take your nylon washer and you're going to fit it right there. So this is just for gas stuff, okay? So then you're going to line this back up. We're going to tighten this with our fingers. It takes a little bit to get on those threads, but once it goes, it goes. All right, so we got that on there, and we'll get it on there finger tight. Hold the regulator up like this so you can see it. And if not, it's going to want to turn with you, but just hold it with your other hand. Get that to where that's finger tight, okay? Come along with your crescent wrench, okay? Now, take this. Now, you don't want to over-tighten this. You want to just do a little bit, like right there. See how I'm holding the regulator so it doesn't move? And then just do maybe a little quarter turn, just like that, to give it some torque. So it's on there. So we're good to go. So now, okay, you've replaced the CO2 system. Go back up here to the open valve, turn it to the left, watch these gauges, and there you go. And we keep our soda and our draft at about 100 right here, PSI. So if you need to adjust it, you can always come over to this button right here, turn to the right, it'll turn up your PSI, turn it to left and go over. We keep ours at about 100. Some places keep them up at about 110. It just depends on the pressure on your guns, but we're comfortable with about 100. Boom. Your CO2 is changed, guys. Your soda system should come back up. The first thing you want to do is get your soda system going. Then you want to get your draft system going, or vice versa. That just looks neat on camera. Anyway, so now we've got this done. And let's move on to the next thing. All right, now you got your CO2 changed. Now, the draft beer should all come back online. You're going to have to maybe pull the faucet ahead a few and get some of the air out of the line. They'll spit and do whatever, but they'll come back online and boom, your draft system should be up and going. Your soda system, you're going to want to get yourself a bucket, okay? Come over to your soda gun, go to your club soda on your soda gun and run that for about, you're going to just watch the stream, okay? And what'll happen, you hear it? There we go. The CO2 kicked in pretty good. But most of the time when you're changing this at night and that tank has gone completely, you hear it kick on? I don't know if you can hear that. So that's a compressor under the counter. But for the soda gun, sometimes you're going to have to run almost a gallon of club soda until that compressor kicks on. Once that compressor kicks on, your soda, that CO2 will start pumping in there, and all your sodas and everything will taste right. So it's kind of like you're bleeding the CO2 through the soda lines. So you're only going to really have to do that with the club soda on the gun. Don't waste any of the sodas. Do the club soda because it's only CO2 and water. So once you do that, you should be back up and running. Keg should be flowing. The soda should be going. Guys, I hope this helps. I hope you guys are able to change it next time you guys get really, really busy. Thank you guys for watching. For more information about bars and anything else that I'm talking about, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you hit the like button. Thank you, guys.